Hey guys, it's Coach David. You probably noticed I'm not out in the sports field. I'm actually in a factory I borrowed today to do a bit of filming. It's raining outside. You can probably hear a forklift with the reverse beeper on, running around in this industrial area we're in. But hey, nothing stops us at Motiv8 Sports. Just like you camp, it goes ahead, rain, hail or shine, and what you've got to be good at is modifying, okay? So we've modified our little area today to show you guys how we can do the Vortex Javelin. Now, all kids, believe it or not, they love throwing javelins. If you gave them a real javelin, they wouldn't hold back. They'd throw that thing. They wouldn't have a care in the world who's standing in front of them. As far as they care, it's like throwing a big spear. What boys or girls are not going to love doing that? Bad news, we can't do that at Motiv8 Sports. The last thing you want to do is have real javelins or those spiky poles being thrown through the air. But a vortex is pretty safe. And a vortex is going to achieve the same thing for our Olympic individual events. So let's say I've just done my sport. My sport doesn't even have to be vortex gridiron to do this activity. I could have just finished AFL and I've got a lovely space. My head coach assigned me Vortex Javelin. To set up, all I need is my 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 javelins. So remember, this is an Olympic individual event. So basic rules of Vortex Javelin, throw that thing as far as you can. Furthest throw, you go through the semi-finals. So I've got Xander out here. You probably can't see the other kids because it's a school day. The kids aren't here. Xander's going to show us how we do this, and he's going to throw like he's a little kindergarten kid. So I think he needs to get down on his knees. Let's pretend he's a little kid. I get my 4 throwers up to save me a bit of time, and what I'm going to do is go, boys and girls, can I get all the kids from USA to stand up? All the kids representing USA, they'll stand up. You know what? If I get 5 of them stand up and I've only got 4 vortex boards, I've got a bit of a problem. So all our Motiv8 Sports franchises have about, 6, 7, 8 vortexes in the pack. I think they could have 16 actually. Have your spare vortexes so you can have 5 going, 6 going. Point being, all the USA kids are up. Give us a wave, USA. What I'm going to do as the coach, I'm going to make this a bit of an experience. So we've got thrower number 1. I'm going to say, thrower number 1, are you ready? When you're ready, throw 1, and they're going to launch that vortex as far as they can. They're not going to run out onto the field and go, look at me, look where it went. They're just going to leave it there. All right? Thrower number 2, go launch that vortex. Remember, if you've got a line, have a rule that's consistent. That rule might be you've got to have your back foot behind the line so you can throw over the front. That rule could be you've got to have both feet behind the line. What I'm trying to say is you're the one running the challenge as a coach. Come up with your rule and stick to consistency, okay? Personally, back here at head office, I couldn't care less whether it was the front foot or the back foot. What I care about is when you run your sports and your challenges, you keep them consistent. Kids, they hate coaches when they're not consistent with the rules. So, we're up to thrower number 3. We've got little Xander in kindergarten. I'll get out of the way. Let's see how far he can throw it. Are you ready, Xander?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Woo! What a throw! So when they do the throw, it's not where they landed on the ground, it's where the vortex finishes. If you've got any ties, you can have a throw off. But at the moment, even after our last throw, Xander's the winner. Over you come, Xander, you through the final. High five, mate. Great throw. If you can sit down just over there, done. You're going to be in the final a little bit later. I still want you to cheer other kids. Even tell the kids that are knocked out, you 3 come over here. You write down a point on their country. They got knocked out. You know what? Their throw wasn't that great. They didn't make the final, but they still get a point for their country. And because I'm a good coach, I'm actually going to tell all the kids out, I'm going to pick someone for a wild card. So one of those kids already eliminated, maybe even 2, I'll give them a go in the final. Just to reward them for being into it, not being pork chops, picking grass out or playing with kids' hair and doing all that annoying stuff. So it comes to the end, I've run all my heats. I've done Australia, Jamaica, USA, New Zealand. All those kids have had a go. I might be left with 4 kids in the grand final. I pick 2 wild cards. I give them each a throw. I've got my gold. I write my gold place name down of the kid. I give their country 8 points. I write silver's name down.
I also give that country the points. I write bronze gets 6 points. Where do the other points go? Well, I might give fourth 5 points. I might give fifth 4 points, and so on all the way down to 2 points. The scoring's easy as well. Do me a favor, at the end of your session, once you put in all your points, write a total. Circle your total. It makes, even sign off on it so the scorer knows who's accountable for what score sheet. If there's any questions, they can go and find you. It's a pretty stressful job being head scorer. You think about it. At my camp, where there's 12 sports, 12 individual challenges, my head scorer has to go and get 12 of these sheets. Imagine adding up the totals on 12 different score sheets. It's not fun, it takes a lot of time, and then the kids don't get up-to-date scores. Have fun doing Vortex Javelin. I know you're gonna love it. It's a pretty easy event to do. Good luck.